Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to achieve a beautiful spring-inspired look that is gorgeous, peachy, and so easy to achieve. I'm going to start off with concealer. I'm using the brand new shade D. I'm applying this under Nicole's eyes with a paddle brush, as well as on her eyelids to base the eyeshadow that we'll go in with a little bit later on. To blend in that product, I'm just using the foundation end of the face wand and pressing that nicely into the skin. I'm now going in with face base foundation in the shade E. This is a perfect match for Nicole's gorgeous olive complexion. Again, I'm applying this using the face wand. Face base has a buildable coverage, so you can keep this as natural or as high coverage as you like. I asked Nicole how it felt on her skin and she said it was weightless. Don't forget to blend down the neck as well for a nice even looking application with no harsh lines. I'm going to set the face with mineral powder foundation, also in the shade E. Firstly, I'm setting the eyelids so that the eyeshadows later sit flawlessly. Then I'm going to powder the whole face using the powder end of the face wand. I'm just using a tapping motion here so as to not disturb the foundation that's underneath. Mineral powder is such a luminous finish, so this step doesn't counteract her glowiness underneath. Now with the hero product of this look, I'm going to use the Glow palette on both the eyes and cheeks. With an eyeshadow blending brush, I'm applying Peach Punch to the eye socket and blending that in a windscreen wipe motion. Then with the illuminator shade in the palette, I'm going to apply that on Nicole's mobile lids. I also love using this as an inner eye corner highlight as well as a brow bone highlight. It gives off a beautiful pearly highlight rather than a super glittery one. I'm just adding a little bit more Peach Punch blush because I really want that to be the star of the show. To lift the eyes and give some dimension, I'm going to apply a brown eyeliner pencil to Nicole's lash line. Using a pencil is a really great way to ensure a soft finish. It's going to look a little bit jaggedy now, but I'm going to blend that through and make it look flawless once I blend it all with a small eyeshadow brush. That's the great thing about using pencils, it doesn't have to be perfect. To give the illusion of a bit of a cat eye, I'm using that same paddle brush with leftover concealer and cleaning up from underneath the eye towards the edge of the brow. That's going to create a nice bit of sharpness to give this look a bit of an edge. I'm just touching up the base with some more mineral powder foundation before going in with Vegas Sunset Bronzer from the Glow palette. I'm using this on the hollows of the cheeks and then working it into the temples and the forehead for a nice sun-kissed look. I even like to put some of this on the jawbone just for some extra definition. Next, going in with Peach Punch blush on the apples of the cheeks and blending this upwards and outwards. This gives a beautiful complexion to Nicole's face, but it also ties in with the colours on her eyes. I really like it when a look is nice and cohesive. Next, to highlight. Using the illuminator shade, I'm going to apply that to the high points of the cheeks, down the bridge of the nose, on the cupid's bow, pretty much anywhere that you'd like the light to catch. To give this look an extra punch of peach and luminosity, I'm going to apply Peach Punch Cream. Just dabbing this lightly on the apples of the cheeks, it's really quick and easy to apply. Moving on to the brows, I always groom the hairs before going in with any product, so I just use a mascara wand to brush the hairs upwards and outwards. Then applying dark brow dust with a small angled brush and filling in any gappy areas, slightly defining the tail of the brow as well. You can be as light or heavy-handed here as you like. It's all down to personal preference. Under the eyes, I'm just using a small eyeshadow brush and going in with Vegas Sunset Bronzer from the same Glow palette. I'm using this shade nice and close to Nicole's lower lash line, then slowly taking that product out to connect with the top lash line's wing, so that it's all nicely married up. This is just with any leftover product on the brush, otherwise it can start looking a little bit strong. Next, I'm going in with Power Lash Mascara, making sure I'm applying this in a side-to-side motion on both the top and bottom lash line. As an optional step, but to really glam it up, I'm also going to apply our Loquacious Lash Enhancement. Firstly, just measuring how much I need to cut, then I'll glue the band and allow it to sit for a few minutes. While the glue dries, I'm just going in with Duchess lipstick on Nicole. Now the glue on the lashes should be nice and tacky, so I'm going to carefully pop them on her lash line. The glue will dry transparent, but I do like to add a little bit of shadow over the glue just so you can see the finished product sooner. You can really see what a difference those lashes made. Just step back and assess if you want to change anything at the end of the look. I thought it needed a little bit more definition on the lower lash line, so I'm just using some Vegas Sunset Bronzer to completely finish the look. Nicole is looking super luminous, super peachy and glamorous. There you go everyone, I hope you enjoyed this super easy spring look and thank you for choosing Runway Room.